All right, y'all. What is going on? What is going on? This is Common Sense Over Nonsense.
Yes, it is.
I'm Mr. 507.
I am Boss Smith.
And right here in the middle, we got Flossie the Snowbird, baby.
Flossie the Snowbird.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Filling in the champ, Bud Jones. The strong and silent type.
Battery low.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry about that. We'll keep moving, so. We'll keep moving. Little technical difficult, but we all good, though. All right.
Yes, we are. Yes, we
All
are.
right, y'all. Like I said, we're filling in for Bug Jones, and Flossie Bird filling in for Bug Jones or whatever. Bug, hey, baby, stay strong. We got you. We got you. All right, man. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about the black community, the black businesses, and everything else that goes on surrounding black businesses as well. So, you probably wonder, so what's the topic about that one for? So, Boss Smith, you had an output on that. What you got?
Oh, yeah, man. But before we talk about that, man, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, hit that notification bell. All right.
That's right. That's it. All right.
All right.
Okay,
So
y'all.
talking about the state of minority businesses.
That is
in
correct.
general.
Power on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, talking about the state of minority businesses in general. Let me ask you something, Brother 507, Mr. Magic Number. When it comes to privately owned or small business or bigger in the Latino community, what's your viewpoint of that? Like, far as what they do for their own people?
Who was that again?
Yeah, the brown or Latino community.
Well, they stick together.
Yeah.
They really do, man. I mean, I've dealt with them before as far as a couple of things. I just see how the unity is with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, say if you need something done, they'll refer you to another Latino person, Hispanic or whatever, somebody else that can do the work. I'll go over here, this and that. I don't care what it is. If it's something in different categories, they have a connection combined with each other. You know
Like
what I
a
mean?
cordial network
Yeah.
against each other.
Like, say, for example, you go to somebody who works on cars. Okay, hey, man, you know anybody who does this? Yeah, I got a friend of mine who does roofing. They do this. I know somebody who can sell you a car or whatever they're doing.
Right.
It's all network. The network is connected, man.
Okay, that's a check. All right. Now, as far as the businesses in the, let's just say the Asian community, as far as what they do for their own kind, how would you rate that?
They got a whole fucking block. They got a whole fucking block. So you go to some cities, man, they got a whole block.
Yeah.
Do you really, hold on, this is where it gets deep set right here, man. How many Asians you ever see just really working for own jobs? A lot of them work for themselves.
Yeah.
They all network with each other. If you want to be technical about it.
And something else, as a side note, my sister, her and my brother-in-law, their family stay up in Carrollton, the town of Carrollton, Texas. And I think one of their neighbors in the past was a large Asian family. And I don't know what they all did for a living, but whatever it was, a bunch of them lived in a house.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say 7 or 8 of them in one house. Anyway, they had a thing to where once they got the house, they all moved in there, and whatever job they had, they chipped in, and whatever money they gave and stuff, all of them chipped in, and it went toward the principal of the house.
Yes.
To where
that
house got paid off, and they chose which member of those 8 or 9 would get that house, and then they would find another house, move in. The other 8 or 7 would move in, and they would do the same thing.
Wow.
Getting house at the house, doing it like that.
Yeah.
So they definitely got a network going.
Well, okay, now, like I said, man, if you go to certain cities, then then you got certain. I'll be honest with you. Now, certain cities in the United States, not that many. Now, some of our own people, we have certain areas. There's black businesses as well. You know what I'm saying? It is. Don't get me wrong now. There's certain we got this, got that, but like the Hispanic, but like what you saying? What you finna say?
Yeah, but and along with the Asian thing, I'd also include, because that's Asian too, the Indian community as well.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've seen,
they got the gas stations.
Yeah, they got the gas stations and all
Come on
that
in.
stuff.
Would you like to get gas? Yeah, they got all that, man.
Yeah.
You
You
go.
see the video, man, where they're making fun of them and stuff, kind of in fun, but and and all that.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, man.
Y'all thought that was me back in the day. Nah, I thought that was me. I said, nah,
You
man.
sure that wasn't you, dog?
No, Pop,
That
whatever.
seemed like
No,
something you do back in the day, dog.
back in the day, not now.
Not now.
No,
Okay,
no.
Yeah. Your Honor, I'm a changed man. Okay.
I am a changed man.
Back to you. Okay.
I am. Let me take my glasses off. Look me in my eyes.
This
I am
guy
a-
used to be a trickster, y'all. For
I
real.
am a see, man. So I'm talking about black folks. You see what I'm saying here? But anyway, I am a changed man. Look me in my eyes. Anyway, so yeah. But but on a serious note though, with our people, it depends on who you're dealing with.
Yeah, and that's what
Seriously.
this whole conversation is ultimately leading to. Now, we talked about the brown and Latino community, the Asian, Indian, and, and probably some other minorities under that umbrella. But now to address the elephant in the room, y'all. In comparison,
Yeah.
black community, all people,
We broken up.
as far as our own folks.
We broken up. We broken up. We are separated. We are separated, man. Separated because you got to understand something, man. We still, like I said, man. This is gonna come on a note, man. I can't wait till Bud Jones get back
Yeah.
because we got
I'm sure he got some stuff to say about this,
yeah,
too.
we got a subject already. This is just the warm up factor what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But us, some of us, I ain't say all of us, some of us, man, we divided. We divided from our people, man. Like I said, we started a black business, man. We want to overcharge our people.
Yeah.
We want to overcharge our people. Don't want to half-ass do the job. And sometimes the communication is, oh my gosh, customer service is so screwed up.
Customer service. Oh,
It's so messed up in some cases, man. You wouldn't even want to go back to the place. I mean, I want to support black business, but look what you're doing. You know what I mean? Not all the places. Cause I've been to some restaurants with black folks on it that was, hey,
Yeah, they really had their stuff together.
yes, but man, you skeptical about going in there. But why are you skeptical?
Yeah, it seems like our folks, every time we go in there, you hear about a place, and still to this day, before I walk in there, even if I hear, like if it's a restaurant, the food's good, and it's and all that, I still feel like, okay, I'm taking a chance before I walk in here
Yeah.
because of, what's the customer service like?
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You shouldn't have to feel like they're going around your own people. You shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't have to feel like that. And I believe sometimes, man, there are some good restaurants there that's owned by black folks. You know what I'm saying? I went to one not too long ago. We can say some names here. Thibodeau's. I went there. It was a sports
Thibodeau's
bar.
off the chain,
Yeah, that man, I liked it. But that black owned. That was right. That was a good one right there, man. Like I said, and barbershops. Of course, our boy,
Oh, yeah.
Radford been around for a long time. He used to cut my hair when hey, like I said, used to. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I always was very, very show a lot of courage to the customers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Charge prices that were reasonable and everything else. That's why he's still around.
Yeah.
You see, that's how you treat people and how you do business with them at the same time is how long your longevity will be. I seen black folks that get into business with a barbershop, be out of there for the year over with.
Oh, yeah.
Because they want to charge outrageous prices. Restaurants are the same as well. I mean, for example, you want to go somewhere and charge me $30 for a plate this damn small.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, a bag of chips will be $6. Man, come on, man.
I remember going someplace one time, man. Me and my wife went and had a nice vibe, but customer service, it wasn't anybody acting ghetto, but they was just overly extra, overly bougie.
Yeah.
And ordered their lobster pasta thing,
Yeah.
and it was about this much lobster, still some pasta water.
Go ahead and bougie for old man.
Like
Go ahead.
maybe this much lobster, this much actual lobster meat. So man, I'm looking at this.
How much they charge?
It wasn't cheap. I know that for sure.
Are they still in business?
No, they're not in business.
That's why.
Shoot.
Sorry, motherfucker, want to charge lobster. Like you, oh
Had
man.
to add all kinds.
You
of
fucks. Anyway, go
Had
ahead.
to add all kind of seasoning.
See what I'm
The best
saying?
thing about the place was the atmosphere. And I could tell there was one of them bougie places, man, when they started playing Donnell Jones, say what, say what, say what.
Oh,
Something about them bougie places, man, they going to play that song, y'all, sometime during the night.
That was a good song, though.
Oh, it's a jam, man.
When I got my
it's a jam.
when I got my car back, I bought a car years ago. And I remember driving home, that song came on the radio.
Say what, say what, say
Yeah,
what.
that was a jam. I mean, that was smooth,
Yeah.
smooth tune, everything. But I don't. But you know, as far as the bougie part,
the bougie club owners love it.
man, look, I was in a club one night.
Uh-huh.
This club is out of business. I see why it went out of business. Okay, it's around
We ain't
2010.
gonna name no names, but I think I know.
Yeah,
exactly
you know what
you're
I'm
talking
saying.
about. Yeah.
Might have been around 2010, 11 on the north side, North Dallas. So I went to this club and I met this sexy woman. She was, man, good looking woman. Me and my cousins went. I got to talking to her, man. We was on the second floor. And this dude told me, he came in, excuse me, y'all, this room had to be cleared out because a certain movie star female actress was coming, and some of the basketball team members were coming. And I was like, bullshit. Why we got to get up? We been up here. So the manager comes to me and say, man, it ain't me, man. It's that. I said, the actress? I told her, man, she ain't that good of an actor, no way. She can't act no way. And he started laughing. You know, some other people heard what I said, they started tripping too. So I was like, man, so it did, as far as the team, they win one championship, now we got it, man. I did not go back after that. But I heard stories afterwards, they was giving people, if you was a football player or athlete or whoever, you got over the minimum drinks. And that caused some problems for them to shut down afterwards. If anybody probably know what I'm talking about, if they, like I said, athletes over the minimum drinks, that club shut down after that. Oh yeah, they picked and choose. If you had a hat on, you can't wear that in here, man. I told him when I said, man, this ain't Chicago, man. What you talking about? He looked at me like, I said, yeah, because up in Chicago it's a certain way the cats wear their hats or whatever, But man, come on.
Yeah, we gotta make sure they ain't got a weapon under it.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, man, but then the brim go with the outfit.
Yeah.
But they were picking and choosing who came in the club with this and that. Like I said, the club went out of business shortly after I said, I ain't never come back here again. I never did. And I met the women I done met there. I mean, I had a good time, met some cool sisters up, man, but after that, I said, I ain't never coming back. 'Cause that wasn't right. For people who come to your club, spend money to get in or whatever they do, now they got to get up for somebody to come by with maybe going to be a one-time only thing. You'll never see them again. You got to take care of your customers and take care of the people that support your business.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, sometimes with our people, it doesn't go like that. You know, it don't, man. You know, so you had an experience about with something else one time.
Experience with something else. Oh yeah, man. Shoot, one of my experiences was another example of the problem with some of them. Man, and this is the shame of it, man. Going someplace and the person right in front of me being, let's just say, of this complexion, of our buddy Flossie the Snow Bear.
No offense, Flossie.
Yeah. And,
It's all good. Yeah.
them getting, them getting excellent service. And then when my turn came, I was right behind them. They treated me like a piece of furniture, like I wasn't even there. And I know they knew how to talk. I know they knew how to give good service because they just gave this person in front of me of this complexion good service. So that's a damn problem.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if it's a thing of self-hate. That's what it comes off as. But
Oh gosh, man.
when you treat those people better than you treat your own kind,
That's the slave mentality.
big time.
It is. Some of us are still carrying our, no disrespect to the ancestors, because without them, we wouldn't be here where we at right now.
Absolutely.
So there's no disrespect towards them at all, but, when you say that, some of the slaves felt like, it goes all the way back to we said before on this show, some of us, our people feel like we have to be accepted by them. So in a case like that, man, shouldn't your business be for everybody? That's how I look at it. if I was gonna run a business, I'm gonna treat everybody good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just sit up here and just. But I hear what you're saying about black businesses, communities, because a lot of us, man, sometimes don't think about the big picture.
Yeah, they think the support from us is supposed to be automatic. No matter how they treat us.
Yeah.
That's not how the game goes.
Mm-hmm. If you're gonna have a business, man, you gotta support everybody. You see what I'm saying? Everybody gotta be supported, and you gotta treat everybody right. Everybody gotta be treated right, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
nobody of any color wants to spend their hard-earned money someplace where it doesn't feel appreciated.
So do you think that's why a lot of people don't want to put businesses in the hood? That's what it is?
Boy, that's a whole other can of worms.
Because, you know, cause right here where we at, they opened up Targets. They had a Chili's on the corner, a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And I remember when I heard that, I said to myself, they're going to tear that shit up.
Exactly.
And I hate, because the history of this city, the history of this city, man, it tells you, oh, shoot, what's going to happen next? Well, those are still standing, but up the street was a Walmart. Boy, they robbed that joker like, man, look here. Boy, they took everything up out of that place, man. Everything. They had a pair of socks on lock. Behind a glass. Excuse me, I don't mean to cut you off, but this ridiculous. A pair of socks behind a glass display. Boy, that's bad, man.
Yeah.
You know, then you wonder why nobody want. Then it was a Walmart. It went out of business. A pair of socks on glass display, man.
And that shows there's two sides to it. We've been talking about, you know, the wrong of the business, you know, up until now. But just like Magic Number brought up, the wrong also comes in the direction of the patrons or the potential customers. Because just like he said, not far from where I used to stay, there was a Kroger. That Kroger, man.
I used to work there.
Yeah, he used to work there back in the day. Good thing he wasn't working there when this was going on.
Woo, man, they was.
You know it's bad and you know it's roguish when they have to fire the entire night crew, y'all.
Yeah.
Not just one person, not just two. Everybody that worked the night crew.
So what about the night crew that didn't do anything? So they innocent the whole time, but just because I worked there, I gotta get fired because of what they done did.
Collateral, bro.
Golly, man.
Unfortunately, collateral.
Ooh, but why?
Yeah.
Why, why come in there, man, and fuck up a business in the community? Now nobody wants to come there no more. Same thing happened up in the south of Chicago. See, black folks went there, man, kept doing the same thing they were doing here.
Well, they can't even have it. They can't even put Aldi there. They have one.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We ruin our own stuff, man, and we wonder why we coming in last place. Because we thinking tearing up shit is cool, man, it's good. No, it's not. That's why they take businesses and put them across town. That's why, like I said, man, until we could, I don't know what it is. I think a lot of time, man, we done got lost down the road somewhere. You know, it's too much negativity.
And see, I think it's because our people, a lot of us, too many of us have fallen for the okie doke.
Yes.
Of letting some of the powers that be give us their definition of us instead of realizing our own definition and doing our research.
Yes, sir.
And seeing our history. If you look into our history, as far as our businesses, then you'd have stuff to be proud of. You'd have things such as the 3 words, Black Wall Street. Those business owners, they knew how to reach out. They knew how to lend a helping hand.
But that's before civil rights, though. So that was right after slavery.
Yeah, over 100 years ago.
So you got to look at where they was at on now. We got to come up together because they knew the white folks wasn't going to give them no money to get started. They knew that. So they had to network together. And this has happened before civil rights. So, okay, all the brothers on Black Wall Street, brothers and sisters on Black Wall Street got together, and you had me and produced billionaires, man. Hotels, grocery stores, schools, movie theaters. This was all us.
Yeah.
Us. When wasn't nobody get along from Mr. Johnny over here or Mr. whoever. This was all us. They got burnt down because they were so jealous of us. They were looking for an excuse. Oh, blame that white girl. That's the reason why we going to burn it. That was BS. It was all hatred and jealousy. Now, today, you flip it, you got us hating on each other right now. They didn't turn us against each other. So after civil rights,
We the ones destroying our own potential Black Wall Streets.
We don't understand that, man, because cause we listen to a lot of bullshit that don't uplift us. Look on social media. Every time you turn on social media, you got a bunch of dumbasses fighting each other. For what? You know what I'm saying? And what in the projects, like they proud of that shit.
Yeah.
See, the mind, nothing's being taught for the mind to get extended and to blow up.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Nothing's extended for the mind to get extended and to blow up. See, nothing's being taught.
It's focus, man. They're in a mentality where they're proud of the wrong things.
Yes.
And they make fun of the wrong things.
Exactly.
Studying and shit.
Yeah, but they don't realize years to come you're gonna wish you would have studied.
Yeah.
So everything's all fun and games now when you're in school. No responsibilities. Your parents taking care of everything. Wait till they get out there in the real world. And some of them are trying to hold on to that now. You know what they're trying to do? Trying to get rid of Section 8. You heard about that?
Yeah.
Oh man, golly, boy, look her. Man, look her. They're trying to get rid of Section 8. Boys, we were mad about that. They're giving you 2 years to get your shit together. Now, I don't.
Side note, another example of elections have consequences.
Yeah, there you go, man. But come on. You go to work, but show ass do this while this dude still with his feet propped up.
Smoking a cigar.
Nah, he's supposed to go.
Sipping on the mint julep.
Or whatever he. Now I'm talking about the dude who sits up out there don't do nothing.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And you got the same thing. They try. We finna kill all that.
Old Section 8 folk.
Now, yes, that's what I was talking about. It's like get your ass to work now.
Yeah. Thank you, America, for putting me on.
Yeah.
Them folks.
Yeah. I heard all that finna come to an end, man. That's what they pushing for. Now, will it happen? I don't know. But at the same note, on a side note, though, man, a lot of stuff is getting manipulated with us, man. You know, like fighting going on, man. The fighting on social media. And also at the same time, like I said, there's no positivity. The mindset is not growing. You don't see that. It's not being taught to some of the kids. Teachers in the school fighting teachers. You know, hate to say this. I remember when I was in school, there was a couple teachers I didn't like, but I didn't go run up to them and put my hands on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of black businesses, man. Look what's being taught. That's why a lot of people go outside the neighborhood to start their own stuff.
Yeah.
To start one in the neighborhood, man, what's gonna happen? Somebody gonna break in there, man, and steal something. Like I said before on the show, man. Like there was a dude who had a bunch of shoes. They drove their truck to the front door and stole all the shoes out of there.
Wow.
Yeah. Selling shoes for half the price where everybody can buy have a nice pair of tennis. But some shitheads decided we're gonna take that. You know, people black communities are paying for their bullshit right now as we speak, man. They're getting gentrified left and right. People coming in buying
gentrification going on all over the
they
place.
coming in buying these properties for little or nothing, man.
Yeah, folks are getting outpriced.
And
They're
now
getting priced out of homes.
Yeah, and they know what they're doing. They put their ass in the back. That's what they doing, man. Look at Southside. The white folks coming over to.
Yeah.
There used to be a Jewish area in some places. They're coming back, man.
They coming back to old.
So all we ever did, man, was tear it up, and brag on that shit, man, like it was something to be proud of. And what do you got? You got nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's man. That's why I say, man, it's gonna take something to get us back on track again. We gotta get rid of the negativity. You know.
I think the key is to study and seek out history.
Yeah.
To realize legacy.
Mm-hmm.
And be reminded of that, and for an outlet to give mutual respect.
Yeah.
From the businesses to the customers, and from the potential customers to the businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And if we do that, and begin to build upon that, then I think that could be the start. That could be the start of something beautiful.
Bluetooth connected.
That's right. You're correct, sir. Keep
Yeah.
going. I'm listening. Yeah.
But, yeah, it has to start somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hopefully it can start with us.
Okay, well, like I said before, man, I think one of the things, man, we're going to get to our next subject, we're going to get into this before the show ends. I never liked gangster rap. I never been a fan of it. And I've never been a fan of gangster rap. I never have been. You know, that shit right now is so tired, man, it's just We see that, but this is a manipulation part. And on the next show, we will bring that up. You know, the poison of the mind, as I'm going to call it. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and end the show. And we'd like to thank y'all very much, the venue, for watching us and everything. And also, like I said before, I'm Mr. 507.
I am Boss Smith. And on behalf of the champ, Bud Jones, this is CSON. You are the venue, we are your voice. Until next time, peace.
Peace.